Good morning, everybody, or afternoon. Oh, it's been a long day. That was nice. Surprise. Um, yeah, a lot of personal stuff going on, a lot of work stuff going on. But let's see what we got out here. Come on, give me something good. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. How about you? Give me something good. Holy shnakies. That's really good. That's awesome. I got an awesome pull from Nightmare. What about Ultra Nightmare? What am I going to get? I can live with that. I can live with that. I'm happy with that. Can't complain. Let's see what kind of hurting we can put on the clan boss today. $240. It's okay. My favorite is when we get into the I'm placing second now. My favorite is trying to hit and get up into that 400 millions, and I've done that before. So, anyway, today it's been no. Let's see. Did I use a key yet for Hydra? No, I haven't. I need to do my Hydra today. Get that all done. I need to get everything straightened away for upcoming events. But I'm waiting for that Deck of Fate to come out. I thought it was supposed to come out pretty quick here, and I'm not seeing it, so they must be taking their time with it. Odin's Trial Tournament starts tomorrow. That could be interesting. But I have not done a lot with Odin yet, or not Odin. I have not done a lot with Thor yet. So I'm going to start playing with Thor today. Hopefully tomorrow's tomorrow's video will be on Thor. I think that's what I'm going to try to do is tomorrow with Thor. I'm going to try to do Wednesday will be a little bit of a clan boss review of what's going on, what's the best strategies for a clan boss, or not clan boss, for you know what? That's what we're going to do today. I'm sorry, I had a plan. I was going to list out this week. I was going to make things a little different. No, we're going to talk about how to do the different clan bosses this week. We're going to start out with Demon Lord. There are multiple different teams that you can use for Demon Lord. And Demon Lord is really good for everything. Demon Lord is going to set up your account and is going to make you better. There are multiple different teams that are out there. If you want to do a 1-for-1 team, you can do that. You can just go 1 for 1, 4 guys, all between 76 and 179. Then Emic, your unkillable dude must be the slowest at around 175. And you'll be unkillable. You'll get 1 for 1. If you're going to do this, you need to have a stun target. So that way, Emic doesn't get stunned. I like Emic, but you could also replace Emic with Maneater. Same idea. Here's the next easiest one, 4 to 3 speed. 4 to 3 speed. Put your speeds right here for your unkillable. And you put your DPS 174 to 178. You let her rip. And we have some notes here that 188 for cleanser of your choice to use as a cleanser, or 174 to block debuffs if you want to use block debuffs. An example of this team is what I call Heart Eater, using both Emic and Maneater, and then 3 DPSs. It sounds like you're going to do a ton of damage. You're not getting that much damage. In my DPSs, I like to have a Poisoner, I like to have a Burner, and a damage guy. So essentially somebody like Geo as a Burner, and then somebody in Toxic gear for the Poisoner, or you can actually have real Poisoners. There's tons of them out there. I like doing a DPS guy that actually has Toxic gear because I just think you get better results. And then max damage by max HP. You know, you have Acrizia, you have there's a bunch of other guys. Newt is one that's really good. And Poisoners, if you really want to just go out flat out Poisoner, my favorite and highest damaging Poisoner I know is Gishnak. And then there's 2 to 1 teams. These here speeds are harder to get away with, but you can do it. You run your Helicath, and I use Warcaster. Helicath and Warcaster 244 and 269. Gishnak is 1 DPS, and Newt is my other DPS. And then I put Seeker at 253. Gets me a nice speed setup. There's a lot of flexibility in this class. You can put this into your stuff. You don't have to do anything special. Now we're getting into the really high speed and really high potency teams. 3 to 1 teams on Clan Boss. If you're running like Demitha, this is a Myth-Air team. You got to run Demitha at 289. You got to run Harris at 266. You got to run Deacon at 195. You got to run Seeker at 185. And you got to run your DPS at 258. There's very little flexibility here. But when you get this going, you're getting some serious damage. The only damage teams that are better are the ones that I covered last week, which is the Wixwell teams, the Infinity Shield teams. So there are guys, what I listed up here, you can use, but some of the key guys in Clan Boss teams that I find as great Clan Boss leaders, these are all your unkillable guys, which is, your Helicath, your Trunkheart, or Emic, Sir Nicholas, Demitha, Maneater, Warcastle. Those are really great. And then to me, the best damage dealers are, these guys down here. Not best damage dealers, they do other things, but they're people that you don't think about that often. Bane is a great Poisoner and does decent damage and helps your team out with other things. I use her everywhere. Geomancer is a great burner plus reflect damage. Doom Priest, removing all those stupid debuffs from you is awesome. And Under Priest Brogni does a great job of doing the block buffs. So these are guys that you can think about that are outside of your normal setup. But this is kind of, when people ask me, oh, I don't know what to do, I just cut and paste this with all my spelling errors and all my everything else and put this into to help people. If they have the guys that they need, it sets them up pretty easily and pretty nicely. There are things that you have to do, and there's notes out here. You know, Deacon must be your lead. You have to start people with the right stuff, all that kind of crap. But that is what I have for Clan Boss. And as you can see, all the guys that are at the top here, these are all Wixwell teams. Am I on Ultra Nightmare? Wixwell. All the top teams are Wixwell. And then we start getting into this here is your 3-1 that I was talking about, Myth Air team. This is actually Myth Foo, but same idea. Eris is cleansing everybody, setting them up. She was running at 3-1. She's running at 3-1 to put out a block damage every round. This is used to get the speeds up high enough. This is used to get the speeds up high enough. And there's Turvold for your damage. As you can see, he does about 113 million per key. And that's what's to be expected. Here's somebody else, you know, we have tons of stuff out here. Shadow, you know, you get the Bane, you got all this stuff out here, you know, that can set up pretty well. Now, Mini 78, this is a new team I have not seen. Pulling 100 million, oh, that's 50 million. I suppose that's possible. I was thinking that was 100 million on one key. No, that's 2 keys. And that's 2 keys. But they're still doing well, don't get me wrong. They're doing awesome. But just being able to pull some of these numbers is incredible. Here's 77 million. This is an interesting team. I really like this one, Darkness. This is really interesting. But that gives you an idea of what's going on. And if you really want to see some of the top teams, we can pull up the Hell Hades website and waiting for it to initialize. Come on. There we go. And here we go. Come on, stupid machine. I have 2 of these up. That's why it wasn't working. There we go. Sorry about that. If you really want to see some of the real awesome teams that are out here, we can find a team and you can see that all the top teams that are doing the huge damage are all Wixwell teams. Wixwell. So let's say, hey, we must exclude Wixwell. We'll apply the filter, and now you can see some of the other teams that aren't Wixwell teams. There's still a lot of teams, and there's still 10,000 teams to scroll through. So give her a second. Loading suggestions. Can we refresh this? Dang, it's taking too long. Find a team. Exclude Wixwell. And apply. Hopefully it takes... There we go. And these are some of the teams that I just loved. I've built this team before. This here is essentially the Myth Air team, but it's Myth Hair because of that. Yeah, we have some really good teams, really good options, but they're all, these are just 2-to-1s and 4-to-3s. Just basic setups. This is Myth Air. And these teams are all freaking awesome. Don't get me wrong. It's just that these are all those things. So, I just liked the Wixwell teams. Let's see if there's anything up here that is my team. I think this is my team right here. No, it isn't. That's with Lanicus. Resor. I like this team. I was thinking about doing this team right here. Though replacing Valerie with somebody else. But yeah, these are all very, very, very good teams. And you can't complain with the results of 480 million. So anyways, I wanted to show you guys some alternatives to Clan Boss. If anybody has any questions, leave them in the comments. I am happy to share some time with you, do a screen share with you, go through and do stuff if that's what you really need. Just let me know what you're looking for. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.